if you went around the world and asked every human what this is, they would all tell you it is an egg. But an enlightened person would tell you that it's an illusion. Much like most things in this world, just like your religions, just like anything else, it is an illusion. It is an illusion, a packaging to what's real. And it is your responsibility to see the illusion, to see the package, and deconstruct the packaging so that you can see what's real. Yo, what's up everybody? How you doing? This is your Coach Renz. I want to thank everybody for being here. All my subscribers, everyone on Patreon. If you're not a subscriber and you find me for the first time, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and become a patron to support the channel. Today we're going to talk about the illusions of life, the illusions of the packaging. What is the purpose of the illusion? Because it does have a purpose, and you need the illusion, and why you need the illusion. I know many of my listeners, we are looking to get rid of the illusion. But as you have seen in many videos that I've talked to you guys about, I am not always looking to get rid of the illusion. As a matter of fact, we utilize the illusion in order to find the real, in order to find our real life. Because you see, in real life, this body, this person is a packaging that is needed, much like the eggshell, but must be deconstructed and broken in order to see the true divinity within, to see the true God and Goddess within. We have to break away the packaging. You guys remember, at some point in your life, you received a package, whether it was Christmas, whether it was your birthday, whether it was a gift from a loved one, Valentine's, some reason, somehow, some point in your life, you received a package. If not a package, you received something in the bag. If I gave you a bag of McDonald's French fries, and I put the fries inside the bag, they're inside the carton, inside the bag, and I hand you the bag. Did I give you McDonald's French fries? Or did I give you a bag that's holding the carton, that's holding the French fries? If you went to Five Guys and I got you a bag of fries, am I giving you the bag? Am I giving you the fries, or am I giving you a bag that's holding the French fries? And what do you have to do? You have to open the package. You have to tear it open. You have to open the entryway into it. When you get that gift on Christmas, birthday, Valentine's, whatever it is, you have to tear away the packaging, remove the paper, remove the ribbon, everything that makes it look pretty on the inside. You have to remove all those things in order for you to get to what's inside, the real thing. So when we look at religions, we have to tear away the packaging. The religions are there so that they can hold the true information, hold what is needed, the ancestral understanding. The ancestors are there to hold the true knowledge, to hold the true understanding of who you are and how you function in the universe. The universe itself is a big package that we have to deconstruct and tear away in order to get to the real information. So let me go ahead and tell you what is real. What is real is typified in a Bob Marley song, or Ziggy Marley. I think Bob Marley sang it, I think Ziggy Marley remade it. But love is my religion. Love is my religion. He said in there one time that he read all your books, but love is his religion. We have all these symbolisms around us, but all these symbolisms are to be deconstructed to find the love of yourself and the love of everyone and everything around you. The love of every elemental thing, every animal thing, every plant thing, every human thing, every 4th, 5th, 6th, 8th, 10th, 20th, whatever dimensional thing. It is to find the love of that. It is the ability to open that crown chakra. That crown chakra can only be opened when you can get past the guardians, when you understand the rules and can break free and get to the real of you, the real information. The religion is there as guardians, as gatekeepers. Unfortunately, many who hold the keys have locked the doors. Many who hold the keys have locked the doors by locking down the minds of people, by having people believe that their way to understand their divinity is through an outside being, an outside person, an outside entity, as if an outside building, an outside grouping, some outside ancestrals that you don't connect with. They look for you to, they lock the doors, they lock your mind by having you focus in on getting and getting and getting for the package that you're in, instead of getting for the divinity that you are. You see, we want to look good. We want to feel good. We want to have nice clothes. We want to have a nice house. We want to have a nice car. And there's nothing wrong with having those things when they are of the crown chakra level. What is the crown chakra level? The crown chakra level is the ability to release all earthly attachments. Releasing all earthly attachments. Here's the funny thing about it. When you release, you get. So if you release your earthly attachment, you get them. The Christian Bible has a saying in it. Take no thought of yourself. Many people think of that as to don't want things, don't desire things. And that's true to a certain extent. But when you want something so much for the outside package that you begin to forget about the divinity, that you worry about it, you concern yourself about it, you work yourself into the ground about it, you are mean towards other people about it, you take advantage of other people about it, you go beyond the scope of yourself, of your core being about it, you go beyond love about it, your hatred about it. When we see this macro, when countries want to take other countries. One of the things I realized when in Desert Storm, the first one in the 90s, early 90s, it happened. When we got there, there was no money, there were no jewels, there was no gold. That they fleeced the country. They came and took from someone else to have for themselves. Instead of finding the love in their peace from fighting the Iranians for so long, Saddam Hussein could have taken a different route to negotiate, to trade, to rebuild an economy, to rebuild his people. Could have taken a different route instead of trying to take. Because when he took, the world then took back. And it creates this negative mindset. When you're in a negative group mindset or functioning in a negative environment, then you cannot find your love. Therefore, you cannot open your crown chakra and release your earthly attachments. The earthly attachments is you not so focused on must having these things in your life, but so focused on realizing that you are complete whether or not you have them or not. And the funny thing about it is the way the universe works. The moment you release it, it flows to you. It flows to you. You know, in the Buddhist tradition, and I love the Buddhist tradition in a lot of ways, the Buddhist monks, if you went to a Buddhist monastery, they will accept you. And they will accept you as long as you practice as a monk. As long as you commit yourself to being a monk. But guess what? They will also accept you if you decide you do not want to be a monk. In their tradition, the mindset is you can, at some point, you will raise in your enlightenment. You will elevate in your enlightenment. You will satisfy your dharma. You will become a Buddha. But if you don't feel like doing it this time around, it's okay. you don't have to worry about it. If you don't feel like doing it this time around. If you don't want to do it for the entirety of your life, if you only want to do it for 10 minutes or 10 days or 10 years, they will say, okay. Because in their mindset, they'd rather you be fully committed than you straddle the fence. It's another teaching in the Christians. Straddling the fence. Lukewarm compared to being hot or cold. It is the same teaching. You either need to be hot or cold. You either need to be enlightened or unenlightened. You either need to work from the crown chakra or work from the base chakra. Either way, and that's the positive and negative of each one. You either work in fear or you work in courage. Either one, it doesn't matter. What you need to understand is that by releasing and recognizing that you are in a package, your body is the poverty of flesh. It's a meat suit. That the spirit dwells within. The Gospel of Thomas says, it's how woeful it is that something so great has come to dwell in such poverty. But it only remains poverty when we don't deconstruct, when we don't break it down, when we don't see beyond the packaging. I was recently having a conversation in my real life. I was having this conversation, and we was talking about how people who are enlightened, when we are around others who are not, when we are around family and friends who are not, when you sit down at the table and they pray over their food, it is not for you to get up and leave. It is not for you to question them and berate them. Allow them their packaging. As a matter of fact, it was discussed in the conversation that while you're allowing them their packaging, whether they realize it or not, they may be tapping into some level of the spiritual plane. And if so, there may be something in there for you. So be quiet. Allow them that moment. See beyond their packaging and maybe see an ancestral blessing. Maybe see a higher vibrational frequency coming your way, being in your path. Maybe you'll see in their prayer something that further enlightens you. Because wisdom can come from a small child, can come from an old person. Wisdom can come from somebody locked in a cage and somebody who is free. Wisdom can come from many different sources. I'm a YouTubeaholic. I listen to so many YouTube videos from so many variations, and I gain wisdom from them all. Do I accept everything they teach? Of course not. Should you accept everything I teach? Of course not. But what you should do is grasp the wisdom that comes to you. As many in the African traditional religions, when the orishas from that Buddhist prayer comes to you, accept it. When the orishas from the Christian prayer comes to you through their prayer, through their thoughts, but delivers and opens up and gives you a download, accept it. Be ready for it. Don't walk away from it. Many of you know that my family, my extended family, is very Christian. They pray a lot. We stand there. We don't participate in so much as believing what they believe. Me and my children and a few other members of the family, we do acknowledge the energy. When they talk about my grandma Izzy, my grandpa Eddie J. Ross, we recognize the ancestral energy, the ancestral spirit of my grandma. We recognize that. The ancestral energy of my uncle, my aunt. We recognize that. And we accept whatever energy, frequency, whatever download they're bringing to us. And that's where we deconstruct the package. So we don't throw away the Bible. We don't throw away the Quran. We don't throw away the Torah. We don't throw away the Bhagavad Gita, the Vedics. We don't throw away the Emerald Tablets, the Sumerian texts. We don't throw away any of the teachings. We don't throw away the Orishas, the Ifa. We don't throw away the Voodoo. No. We see them as packaging. Packaging that holds your divinity, that holds your Godhead, that holds your ability to open your crown chakra and realize that all of this is packaging for you to break down. And as you break it down, you'll gain more wisdom. This is why I tell people all the time, my channel is for two people. One, my children. In the event I ever pass on from this existence before I decide so, they will have their father's wisdom. And two, for people who are walking away from traditional religions, who are seeking to deconstruct it, to be reconstructed, to break away from the shell and see your divinity. And once you see your divinity and you walk through this life knowing that you're not taking thought of yourself, the flesh, the meat suit, but you're taking thought of your divinity, your Godhead, your goddess, your twin flame inside yourself, your raised kundalini. When you take that and know that, you vibrate on a frequency to where when you determine in this existence you're going to have divine love, you have divine love. When you determine in this existence what level of financial success you're going to have, you have that level of financial success. When you determine what lifestyle you're going to have, you begin to manifest that lifestyle because you are not taking thought of self, but taking thought of your divinity, your Godhead, your goddess inside. And you're functioning from that standpoint, which when you function from that standpoint, your third eye visions become your manifestations. Your heart chakra visions, emotions back up that third eye manifestation. Your throat chakra vibration of speaking the words back up that third eye vision manifestation. Your sacral chakra, your power chakra, your root chakra of foundation, they all generate and work upward to vibrate in a way and send energy in a way that supports and delivers that third eye manifestation, because you are now working from the truth of you, not the truth of a book, not the truth of a religion, but the truth of you, instead of functioning from the package. But you need the package in order to see the divinity. So I know this video is going to help a lot of people to look deeper inside themselves. If you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button right now. Hit the bell notification so you'll know when we're doing live events. I look forward to everybody supporting this channel on Patreon and in other formats. So I appreciate everybody. And this weekend, I'm at a herbalist. I'm going to a herbalist conference just for today. And I look forward to it. You guys have a great day. Remember, you have to free yourself to be yourself, because your greatness is non-negotiable.